This is the best camera I've owned so far, and it's not because of the specs, it's because of how easy it is to use. My favorite piece on this is what you might not think of, and that is the EVF monitor mount hinge system. And in part, I love and hate this monitor. So the reason I like the hinge is because if I'm on this side of the camera and I'm looking down, I can easily rotate it with one hand. I don't have to do any tension. If I'm under the camera, I can point it down. If I'm in front of the camera, maybe I'm checking frame by myself, I can swing this over to me and then flip the rotate button. If I'm on this side of the camera, I can flip this over, I can tighten, swing it over. Maybe I'm backed up into a corner for an interview. It's extremely useful. The reason I hate it is because, you can probably see, extremely reflective. It's dull, it's not sharp, it's not bright. And in a bright daylight to this, like today, this is a nightmare to use. Now they do have the little flip open hood, which helps a little bit, but I'm looking at a mirror right now. Like, it's not the easiest thing to use. So I've made some adaptations to it. I've taken out this, and then I've put in my own small HD 502 bright. I like that one because it's low power consumption. It's pretty thin. It's not a big chunky one like the new small HDs. And it's decently bright, 1000 nits, decently sharp, but I have to compete with this, which is a singular cable for power and signal. With the small HD, I have to use the SDI and then power out from a V-mount battery into this plate. And I'll use my own recipe of pieces. I've done videos before showing this is how I use to mimic this. I can't copy it, but I can mimic it. And it works pretty well, but nothing is as fast as this type of system from Sony itself. Until Tommy Beal was showing me that there is a new item from Bright Tangerine that is a pretty close to a copy of this for larger monitors, and he sent me these videos.
A little click when you center it. See that? That's cool. And then if I want to tighten this down, it won't move. You can loosen it. That's nice. And then lock it. That's cool, man. Okay, pretty pumped about that. I really liked the Kondor blue one. It was okay, but problem I had with that one was sometimes it would sag backwards like that. This one is not going to do that. I can just center it like that, lock it down, and then I can lock this down smoothly too. This feels better than the wooden camera one. This one feels wonky when I adjust left and right. This one really locks down well. Cool. That's awesome. Nice. One of the main reasons I wanted to get this flip out screen, again, this setup is so that way when I'm packing my bag, I don't have to take the monitor on and off every time. And I mean, I can adjust it over here. That does the trick. Look at that. That is nicely tucked away. Yeah. When I get somewhere, I can just whoop. Pull it out. Flip it out. Oops. Loosen it. Flip it out. Good to go. That's fantastic. I love it.
That's the closest we're gonna get to a Tommy Beal vlog. So the thing I like about YouTube is the more I push out my ideas and what I'm wondering about, the more it comes back. Tommy sent me his clips, and then I got a few more from a guy named Josh on Instagram, and his clips show the one thing that he doesn't like that much.
Excuse the messy prep station, but new part arrived. Got the tilt, and see if I can do it with one hand, swivel. My only concern is that like it sticks out a little further than I'd like. Normally I have a little 15mm rod in here, so the monitor kind of starts about here. But I'm going to be using it on a shoot tomorrow or the next day, so I'll let you know how it goes. But definitely super clean, be able to pack that away. And then you can also underslung it as well. I quite like that, it sort of sits down here a little bit. So I'll play around with both, but you can tension here and tension here, so you can have like more tension for the swivel and tilt as you desire. But yeah, obviously just go straight on the Nato Rail of the Bright Tangerine monitor arm thing here. Yeah, it's pretty sick.
As soon as I get those clips from Josh, I get another message that says, hey, Bright Tangerine just introduced more monitor hinge mounts, which, okay, I love to see it. So what I'm taking away from these is the one that Tommy and Josh showed, those are heavy, durable, tank-like maximalists. And these are a lighter option, lighter weight, I'm going to assume lighter construction, thinner, and it's that tier of product. So more of a consumer style when you maybe don't have that heavy of a monitor or you don't need that type of durability. But this still has some great creativity as well. I love that you can still put it on the side. That's the way that I like to do it. But you can go up top. You have the tilt, you have the swivel. It's in 3/8, it's in cold shoe, it's in 15mm rod. So you can kind of choose whichever one you want. And then these little NATO blocks are really cool. I wonder if you can just buy them like separately, because I would definitely buy one of these. They have the anti-twist properties, which is very, very convenient. And it's not big, it's not tall. So it's, if you do it out to the side like I do, it's not gonna push it out even further. That's what Josh was complaining about. It does have the clicking for every 90 degrees. That's pretty nice. And when you do connect it to your monitor, the pins can serve a couple different monitor types. So small HD, it can do Atomos, it can do Airy, it can basically whichever one you have, you can put that pin in. Now usually you lose that pin, but this has a very, very nice technique where you can store the pins inside the hinge. So this is very cool to see. And the price point is very pleasant. I'm used to paying much more than this. So stoked on these two products. I wish I had an affiliate link. I don't. This is just something that I've been wanting to see Sony do. They didn't do it, so Bright Tangerine picked up the slack. Now, there are gaps in these product lines all the time. Like, that was to fix this bad monitor, but I would also love the FX6 to offer MP4. And I feel like the more we voice our opinions on YouTube and just sharing it, then they actually know what to create. So if the OEM manufacturer is not going to do it, then maybe a third-party one will. And as I leave in my sporadic brain, this really hit and resonated with me. So it's 90 seconds. I'm going to leave it with you guys.
There's this tweet that's been going viral. That's so they said, flirt with everyone. Flirt with women, flirt with men, flirt with old people, flirt with kids, just flirt with everybody. It's non-sexual, but literally just be the most playful, charming person you could be at all times. Like, practice this muscle. And I actually think this is 100% true. I know a couple of people in my life that are like this. I'm not really like that, but I've been starting to do it just for fun, just as a little mini game. You know, when you're just living a pretty routine life, you're just going to the grocery store, it's either going to be a forgettable experience or you try something to make it a little more fun. I've been doing this and it's kind of amazing.
Like, you know what I call it? You know how people say nonchalant? Be chalant. Be chalant. Don't be nonchalant. Be chalant.
Chalant as hell.
Yeah. Be chalant. Dude, try hard.
I emailed my wealth manager at Morgan Stanley and I was like, hey, I made this trade and it was like a commission of like $100-something bucks at the end of the trade. I was like, is there like a magic button you got over there, man? Like, do you got this magic button you could push that makes all those fees go away? And that was what I sent, the private wealth manager. And he just replied, magic button pushed, trades commissions reversed. Enjoy your trading. And I was like, just flirt with everybody.
Yeah.
Like, I could have been an annoying Karen. I could have just took it, done nothing. I could have been a Karen complaining. Just flirt a little bit. And everybody likes to be flirted with.